One thing we'll see tonight, Brent, is a lot of terrific rebounding battles. We love guys that clean the glass. Both teams can do it.
And you want to watch those guys who have an innate ability to rebound, Kevin, and how it is that they prepare while their perimeter players are taking the shots. It's almost as if they're predicting where the shots are going to come from, and then they're in great rebounding position, collecting anything that comes off.
It's a skill, isn't it? Being in the right position, knowing where that ball's going to hit the rim and where it's going to go.
It's a tremendous skill, and it's a tremendous asset for any coach to grab extra possessions because you have a great rebound.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Plumlee out there with Aminu, and it's Turner in at the 3 spot. Now here's McCollum. Lock at 6. Lillard with no one around. From outside, off the mark.
Well, sometimes when you're that wide open, you start to overthink it, and it looks like that's what he did there.
They get it back. Outside Westbrook. Ilyasova is screen on Aminu. Westbrook kicks to Ilyasova. Oladipo for 3. Again, Oladipo missing. The Trailblazers on offense. Lillard outside. The tray. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Oladipo outside. Pass to Westbrook. Cans the shot from the wing. Westbrook's got the first points of the night for the Thunder.
And that's what we mean by combo guard skills right there. Kept his head up and found the open man.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard the pass to Plumlee. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And it's Lillard again missing.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest. May have made him adjust that just a bit.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Westbrook. Shot from 12. Portland grabs the miss.
And they've had some good looks, but can't seem to get it going here. 1 for 5. Tough way to start it. And Al-Farouq Aminu, definitely a fit with this Blazer team as they move towards the younger players. He is just 26 years of age. He is a high-energy glue guy and has proven his worth at that position.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Terry Stotts. David?
Well, Kevin, this team does have some powerful finishers inside. And he said that option is always going to be one for them. He said, when in doubt, I want our guys to be aggressive, get inside, and force the defense to collapse. That creates inside-out opportunities. Kevin, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And you look at Aminu, he brings some versatility. He can play the 3, but he also can step over to the 4 spot if needed.
Oh, yeah, he can rebound and block shots like a power forward at times, and he can defend inside and on the perimeter. What a switchblade for their coaching staff.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Plumlee. Noah Vonleh comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for Evan Turner. Here's Morrow. They set the pick. He feeds it to Cantor. It's stolen by Ezeli. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And quite frankly, the Thunder are just one of the most dangerous offensive teams out there, but their defense is solid too. A lot of good one-on-one defenders in their rotation, near the top of the league in defensive efficiency.
Now here's Lillard. Feeds it to Crabb. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And another three for Portland. And the Thunder did a good job of challenging shooters and locking down on D. They also know how, as we've seen, to protect the rim.
Well, a lot of that success last year on the interior has to be given to Steven Adams and the incredible progression that he showed as a center in this league. Really figuring out what it is that his opponents like to do and how he can be effective.
And a big height advantage right there.
And sometimes it's not just the height, it's the flow in the shooting motion. Extremely effective from the mid-range.
The Thunder with the lead. Kane kicks to Collison. The three from Morrow. Good, and the assist goes to Collison.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
They set the pick. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. No good. Great D that time from Collison.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
The dish to Cantor, 11 feet away. That shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. And Russell Westbrook, a guy who has faced some criticism, also a guy who is extremely critical of himself.
It's tough, and I'm still learning every night to be able to come out, to know when to score, to know when to pass, to know when to be aggressive, to know when to slow down. It can be tough at times because I want to do so well, and I want to do so well, and I want to win so bad.
Well, you have to love the competitive attitude, the desire to be great, not just for himself, but for his teammates, too.
And the emphasis on winning. That's why so many people in the league feel that it's just a matter of time before Westbrook puts those finishing touches on his game.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Very physical, very active. Their defense has all the components needed to get stops.
The Stash brothers, Cantor and Adams inside. Kane out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Singler in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
Well, Allen Crabbe was a go-to scorer at Cal, but I remember a scout saying that he plays defense in a tuxedo. I'm not sure if that was meant as a compliment. Crabbe is making some major strides on the defensive end, though, and with continued minutes, we've seen continued confidence. A good 3-and-D type player who's still emerging.
And Crabbe making more hustle plays, trying to earn his keep.
Well, you want to see where he's gotten better. Watch his feet. Defensively, dramatically improved in that area. So being a two-way player, that's an asset.
Now here's Crabbe, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Turner. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Singler outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Oladipo outside. Back to Westbrook. From 18 feet away. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Turner kicks to Davis. That one goes in. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Now here's a guy who has all the tools to be a threat inside. Davis still searching for his offensive consistency.
Outside Westbrook. Here's the screen. And the pass to Cantor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cantor's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Crabbe kicks to Aminu. Davis sets a screen. Passes to Crabbe. Hits the three-point bomb. Crabbe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And with the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge, the Blazers have handed the keys to the franchise over to one Damian Lillard. They've remade their roster with some young talent to complement what it is that he's about as his career moves on.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading tray balls.
Now here's Leonard. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Westbrook. Davis with some nice D.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Turner dishes to Crabbe. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ezeli's checked in for Davis. Vonleh comes in for Leonard. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Turner.
And not a guy who gets to the charity stripe a ton, but overall, Crabbe shoots a solid percentage from there.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Now here's Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
With the departure of LaMarcus Aldridge to San Antonio, there's no question who Portland's franchise player is now. It's Damian Lillard, who said, "I am." People say he's not a franchise player, but I didn't make that decision. The franchise did. It's more than being the best player, especially with a young team. You're the example, and the standard is here. Kevin, he doesn't shy away from that responsibility.
No, he's built for it, D.A. Thanks. And Portland making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
Well, you put young guys and potential always next to one another, and that's where Noah Vonleh is right now. Pretty easy to see why he was sought after in the draft. With a great defensive upside, he's got the ability to affect the game in a lot of ways, still growing and still learning.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Ilyasova inside the line, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. And after one season at Indiana with the Hoosiers, Noah Vonleh, drafted by Charlotte, but acquired by Portland in a trade for Nicholas Batum.
He's shown some flashes here in the NBA, even out to the three-point line. He's an intriguing player to watch develop over the next couple seasons.
Now here's Payne, and yes, it's good. Payne's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Kicks to Vonleh. The 3 from McCollum. Payne grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It goes on Noah Vonleh. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. 16 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Launches a 3, and that one is off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Thunder up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the biggest it got. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Enes Kanter. What a contribution.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision-making up here in the third.
On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Evan Turner is out there with Aminu, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. Well, you were a pretty good passer in your day. When you look at the playmakers in the NBA, who do you like?
Love Ricky Rubio in Minnesota, the way that he sees the floor. I think he's fantastic in the open court and gives his guys a lot of great opportunities that normally they wouldn't see. Chris Paul in LA for the Clippers operates in the pick and roll better than anybody maybe we've seen in the game of basketball, maybe in its history.
Big statement.
With his mid-range game and the way that he sets up guys around him. Those are two of my favorites.
I like them. Now here's Turner following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Plumlee with a screen on Ilyasova. McCollum with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, bouncy in the pick and roll. Plumlee is a high percentage finisher in that kind of situation.
Oladipo outside. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Westbrook. And Lillard gets it to go.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Roberson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kanter checked in for Oklahoma City. Singler comes in for Roberson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Here's Davis. Excellent D from Kanter.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
To the middle. It's stolen by Aminu. He dishes it to McCollum. Lillard with a screen for McCollum. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And that one, good. And that's now 10 points for Damian Lillard.
And you can see one thing about Lillard, he does not need much time or space to get a quality shot off. And this Blazers team, although dynamic offensively, defense is where they have the most room to improve. Don't get me wrong, they weren't awful there, but that's got to be a little bit more of their focus.
Cantor's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 4. Turner dishes to McCollum. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. You talk about the Blazers defense. Brent, where specifically do they need to improve?
Well, there's probably 2 areas, Kevin, where you can be much better. First off is just positional defense, where you have guys in the right spot on possessions just to make them difficult for the offensive team. And then the second part about that is no cheap, reaching, easy fouls. Those are just bailout possessions that help out your opponent.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Davis against Oladipo. Here's Adams, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, great efficiency on the inside from Steven Adams. Rarely does he take a bad shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the Thunder with some changes. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Morrow comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Russell Westbrook. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ezeli's checked in for Davis. Myers Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Turner. And Krabs subbed in for Lillard. Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. He kicks it to Vonleh. Crabbe in the corner. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Here's Leonard. He hits it from 9.
This is where the remake of his game is paying off. Leonard now one of the better catch-and-shoot bigs in the NBA.
Singler outside. Back to Payne. And the layup is good. Payne's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Payne kicks to Cantor. Fade away. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Showing impressive agility there for his size. Ezeli alters that shot.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Just an observation. We got to get a whole lot more physical. Loose balls we need to dive on. We need to get more physical.
Billy D putting emphasis on toughness and tired of seeing his team get pushed around.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, it's torture watching your guys get moved around out there. Might need a personnel change if this continues.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Payne out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ilyasova. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Here's Turner. Gets the leaner to fall.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
And how can we know? It comes down to one team's will against the others.
And here's Payne. Dishes to Westbrook. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
I'd love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Turner passes to Lillard. Fires from the wing. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Payne. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Thunder with the lead. Oladipo outside. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Westbrook kicks to Adams. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Lillard against Westbrook. Lillard outside. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Yep, it counts.
Great job offensively to get that layup with a guy right on him. Love the strong, aggressive play.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Roberson dishes to Oladipo. Now the feed to Westbrook. It's Oladipo on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum. And here's Ilyasova outside. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Aminu with a screen on Oladipo. A 3 from McCollum, and that one is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Oladipo outside. Pass to Westbrook. Fades away. Yes, that goes in. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Great recognition there from Russell Westbrook. You take away his path to the basket, he can still just rise up and get you from the mid-range.
Plumlee, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Plumlee hits them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Oladipo, the pass to Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Roberson. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you can guess right or you can guess wrong. And with Westbrook, many times defenders are wrong.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Westbrook against Lillard. Shot from 12, and the shot is long.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
1:04 left in the game. Plumlee with the screen. Clock at 4. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Outside Westbrook. foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Well, you give Russell Westbrook any kind of runway like that, and he can explode. What a terror on the inside.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the inside, here's Adams pushing their lead to double digits.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
Yeah, and good to see that these guys are excited, gave their all and then some. This is the result of all that hard work. And those could be daggers. That trip to the line puts this one out of reach. Now, that's one of his best attributes, is his passes hit guys in stride.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Outside Westbrook. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Some good moments throughout